It is very possible, listen, it is very possible that the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, can win the championship this next season without making any roster moves. All they need is one player to do one thing. That player is Jonathan Kuminga, and that thing is play defense. Please go look back at my earliest YouTube videos on C-Train Station. I love Jonathan Kuminga. I love his story. Came out of Democratic Republic of Congo. He used to, as a child, Jonathan Kuminga used to like travel to nearby village where an internet cafe was. And he would used to YouTube Kobe Bryant highlights. And Kobe was like one of his idols. He learned how to play basketball partly through watching those Kobe Bryant highlights, okay? I love the story. Google Jonathan Kuminga's letter to the kids of Democratic Republic of Congo, okay? It's an amazing letter and it's incredibly inspirational. Here's the thing. So I said he had Kawhi Leonard type potential. I said that like a couple years ago when he was drafted. It's on this YouTube. Here's the thing. The one thing that Jonathan Kuminga has to do, the one thing is play defense. And he has to be one of the better defensive players in the league in order to do it. And here's why I don't think he's going to do it. Let me tell you real quick story. Coming into the league, Coach Steve Kerr said all that he asked of Jonathan Kuminga. He said the way that Jonathan Kuminga gets on the floor, the way that Jonathan Kuminga is going to get its minutes early is through defense. Jonathan Kuminga can be one of the better defenders in the league. He has the whole profile. He can stay with ones because he has the quickness to guard point guards. He even has the strength to contend with some fives, with some centers. His athleticism is off the chart. I believe Juan Toscano Anderson said that he was the most athletic basketball player he's ever seen, or something like that. Okay. All he would have to do is play some defense. Having the versatility of Draymond and Kuminga, two of the best defensive players in the league and most versatile ones, allows the Warriors to play players like Buddy Hield with Stephen Curry, which allows to spread the floor. The three-point game's going to work. Everything's going to pop, okay? The thing is that after Steve Kerr asked this of Jonathan Kuminga didn't do anything with it. He doesn't play good defense. And I'll just tell you, when I was looking up, I believe it was either Lauri Markkanen. Actually, look up Brandon Ingram highlights. I believe it was Brandon Ingram highlights. I was scouting Brandon Ingram for the Warriors, where I found out that he wasn't a good fit. And there was a game against the Warriors where Brandon Ingram was just annihilating Kuminga, and Kuminga just flat out gave up after like the initial blow-by. Kuminga just gave up. So like Kuminga would be down in a defensive stance. Brandon Ingram would blow by him, and then Kuminga just gets up like this and stands there. It's infuriating. It's more than infuriating. And I understand fully why Steve Kerr not only doesn't trust Jonathan Kuminga, but hasn't played him a lot. It's because of this. Listen. The reason Jonathan Kuminga hasn't gotten consistent playing time is because he sucks at defense. He's a bad defender. He's not even decent. Jonathan Kuminga wrong foots himself on defense all the time, and it's like, and I believe that he learned it from Andre Iguodala, who's the only one that can do it. So watch this. Jonathan Kuminga will be up on defense. He'll be defending, right? Then he'll take a step back sometimes. Well, as I fall down, I can't do it. I don't have enough space. Okay. Then he'll take a step back and he'll want the offensive player to take that space, but he's baiting him. He wants him to take the space, and then Kuminga goes back like immediately and takes the ball because Kuminga's baiting the defender into the space that Kuminga created. So Kuminga gives the space, then takes it away immediately and takes the ball. He's never done that. He's only wrong-footed himself. So I'm saying clearly what Jonathan Kuminga is doing incorrectly. What Jonathan Kuminga is doing incorrectly on defense includes things like giving up when he's blown by. So giving up on the play, and also wrong-footing himself. Listen, he can correct this. I get intense because it's this easy. It's this easy. Like, it is actually this easy, which is why I'm a little, it's like not peeved. It's fine. We have fun at C-Train Station, but I digress. he can correct this situation by simply mirroring the player with the freaking ball. So watch this. Watch this. Okay. Let's see here. I don't have my basketball in here. I have a ball though. Watch this. Okay. This is the ball, right? Jonathan Kuminga, if this is the person with the ball, Jonathan Kuminga needs to just mirror. Don't give space expecting that person to take it and then try to take the ball away. Just freaking mirror and stay with it. When the ball goes up with the shot, stick your hand straight up. So stick your hands and your arms straight up, not up like this, because he gets tons of fouls called on him because he reaches like that and doesn't understand that verticality. Jonathan Kuminga is one of the more frustrating Warriors in my history of covering, because I believe he is complete. I believe that the coaches have the total read and beat on him, and that front office and management have no clue what the heck they're doing. So it's just the disconnect is so much with the Kuminga that Steve Kerr continuously asks him to dig in on defense. And Kuminga's answer is, I'm unstoppable on offense. Give me the ball and nobody can stop me or guard me. Okay, got it. What does that have to do with defense? It doesn't. And that's the disconnect. There is such a disconnect with Kuminga and the Golden State Warriors that a divorce is so in order. I have no idea why they haven't traded him, but if they give that $200+ million contract to a player that doesn't play defense, I don't know what's going to happen to the Warriors, and I believe that they're going to. I think that Joe Lacob has some sort of is enamored with Kuminga because of his physical attributes, and doesn't understand the game of basketball enough, okay? He doesn't understand that just being a really strong, fast guy who jumps high. Okay, I know who was strong and fast who jumped high? Hey, look this up. Paul McPherson. Hey, what happened to DePaul's Paul McPherson? He was more athletic, maybe, than Jonathan Kuminga. Where's Paul McPherson? Why isn't Paul McPherson in the Hall of Fame? It's because he was an ISO player who couldn't play defense. Literally, okay, I get it. McPherson was 6'2". Cool, I don't care. The same effect as Jonathan Kuminga. So, if Jonathan Kuminga wakes up, this can be solved. The Warriors can go on and win. The Warriors can have a 60-70 win season next season. All Jonathan Kuminga has to do is play defense. All he has to do is play defense. So, here's what I'm telling you. I have a better chance of making the NBA and playing defense, darn near, possibly, seriously, than Jonathan Kuminga has. Because, if you look at anything that Jonathan Kuminga has, any of his social media, it's all dribbling, all offense, all dunking. He doesn't get it. The Warriors' general management and front office don't get it. Steve Kerr, coach of the Warriors, gets it. What will the Warriors do? I don't know. Will Kuminga ever play some defense? Probably not. I'm not betting on it. But hey, if he does, look out, because the Warriors can win it all this season. Till next time, I'm out.